Ladies and gents, I have a young trade setup here that I'm looking at. So here I see a young triangle, and one thing I've realized about triangles in the rib is that they are sort of like Wyckoff. So they're sort of like manipulations, and what I see again here is a Quasimodo. Kind of this right here is the Quasimodo level, and should this triangle start to move to the bottom, it's most likely gonna touch here, which is this order block. So it's a decent trade in my opinion. What are we gonna do? Go down to the lower time frames, look for something to just tell us that this man wants to buy. What I scan here is just a trend line, although I don't think it should be coming down yet. I think what might happen here is that it creates like a Quasimodo. Looking at this, and because it's just because it's just fair value gaps here, I don't know if it's really gonna like respect this area, because this is where I'm expecting it to like come down from. Let's put a young rectangle there. Either way, I'd say this is a fake out. Looking at the higher time frames, I call it a fake out. Might keep pushing back downwards. None of this thing, like low key, this thing got like a double top unyana. We keep pushing down. I wanna see how much I'd risk. How much I'd be risking for it. If it goes up and starts, let's just move this arrow here. But yeah, if it comes down from here, there to there. If I had a $7, bruh, we could make tong. But this is not bad actually. It's not bad. I think what I'll do here, I might just open it now, bruh. I might just leave like an order. I just place an order and then see what happens. Give it like $1. I think $1 is G. Yeah. I think $1 might be G. $1 might be G. There's also liquidity here. Either way, let's patch. We'll come back again in like an hour.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so slight problem here. This thing just started moving. Didn't touch our entry zone. Looking at this area, it's sort of like a supply and demand support resistance zone for price to retest. Or we could just enter here and then give it like $1. I think maybe give it like $2, and then just hold it till there. Perfect. The way it's buying. Newton 0.4 or inside. I think maybe I'm gonna give it until here actually. This is better, this is safer. And for young $6, That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Boys and girls, another setup here. I've had this one a couple of days now. It's a young wedge. This is the first fake out. 1, 2. Maybe we could give this like a 3. So just to be safe, let's say it already has 3 touches, so it's ready for a breakout. The top one here has a lot of liquidity, and there's this order block as well. We were hoping that price would go back there, and not respect this double top, but hey, plans change sometimes. Let's now go to the lower time frames. What I'm seeing here is a Quasimodo, otherwise known as the head and the shoulders pattern. But it's not a Quasimodo. This one is just a plain head and shoulders. Looking at this is the resistance here. That's the neckline resistance. This is the shoulder resistance. I don't expect it to keep going up. I don't expect it. I expect it to keep going down. I don't expect it to just reverse here. But again, it's not the right time for us to take any trades yet. Even in the next hour, I don't think something will happen. Maybe couple 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we can come back and find something. But I don't think it's gonna be respected. I don't think this head and shoulder is gonna be respected. I think price is gonna go down. If it does decide to go down, we could aim for here. This is a bit too much, but let's reduce the lot size. 1. But nah. 1 is not enough for me. 1 is not enough for me. One is not enough for me in terms of risk to reward. Can't be waiting, holding a trade, just $1. I'm not trying to grow sense. Trying to make tongue. But let's leave it for now and come back later.
A few moments later.
Alright, so coming back to this trade we took early on V101S. Looks like it was a bust. We got taken out. Yeah, so it looks like it was a bust. We got taken out. The account now is back to $2 again. Sometimes it happens, but sometimes it happens. But yeah, it is what it is. Even though that other trade was a bust, we still have this setup again on V251S, which I think is gonna be a sell continuation due to this Quasimodo here, those head and shoulders. This being the right shoulder, it's gonna be a sniper entry. We measured our TP, measured from the trend line there. In terms of risk, this is what I'd like my stop loss to be. But can't be out here trading for $1, bruh. 0.01 lot size does not change your life. So here I'm gonna try a lot size of 3. Obviously the account size is not a 5, but Quasimodo, the right shoulder, could be a sniper entry. Chance to be a sniper entry. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be using $3 here. We have another smaller Quasimodo here. Let me just mark it out. Another smaller Quasimodo here. So yeah, if I see this one getting respected, then yeah, I'm in. Or I could just leave I could just place an order here. $2. is, wait, if I put my, let's change the time frame. I want you all to see how much I'm going to be risking here. So if I place my order here, the account is at like 231. Place my order here. Go 3. Trading on an Android, bro. But yeah. If I do that in there, or G, we would definitely be G, and we make profit, make huge profit. But I don't really need to be aiming for 10 right now, and I know that sometimes, bruh, sometimes the rev can just be so para. But yeah, I'm hoping this gets respected. Yeah, this is still good. Let's reduce. Let's choose 2.5 on 2.5 actually. Yeah, sounds like a nice. No stop loss, no take profit, just an order. Oh, fuck, we won the last place. Yeah. Guess now I'm just have to like wait for it. Come back and enter like an hour maybe. Ish, but I think it's gonna happen at around like 2 o'clock. So sometime around there. Yeah, sometime around there, but I'm gonna be entering. Okay, so not much has really changed, but I've just noticed something. I've noticed that right here on this Quasimodo, we're starting to reject here. Sometimes with the rev, one thing I've noticed is that price during a head and shoulders, when it starts to consolidate around here, can keep going up, touch here, then come down, or excuse me, it could just start pushing down from here. Yeah, no, when I put this, we're still G. This, if it goes up to here, we are fucked. In terms of TP, young $7, $2 to $9. It's not bad. We had started off the day with like $5. Make back our money and profits. But yeah, I totally think it's gonna go down. Problem is entries, bro. That's my main problem sometimes. I just feel like a lot of the times, bro, I enter too early, or I don't wait for price to like finish forming, and I just end up getting fucked. But yeah, let's wait for this candlestick to finish forming, and yeah, we're gondola. Always. So it's 2 o'clock now. 2:15. I'm ready to enter now. And now I just drew this trend line here. I think price wants to break. So yeah, I'm gonna enter the young 3. Enter the 3. Stop loss is here. I'm just gonna let it like risk the whole account, and then we'll see what happens.
12 seconds later.
Ooks. So what happened now is that we were stopped out. We got taken out. We risked the whole account. Here we had entered, and we had entered with a lot size of 3.5 price went up, took us out, and yeah, started coming back down here. So I noticed the Quasimodo here. If you draw a trend line from here to here, then from here to here, that's a Quasimodo. Then looking at this order block again here, I thought, you know what, it's surefire. Like now price is gonna have to move lower. That's what I thought. And so I funded another $5, bruh. $5. Planning on like risking maybe like 2.5 to like $3. But this thing wants a stop loss of like at least 2,500 points, somewhere there. So yeah, I couldn't really place a stop loss, and decided that because it's more surefire, let me add the $5 and let me risk more. Entered with a lot size of 6.5. It was supposed to give us like $19, but instead it ended up like just blowing my account. Tough day, bruh. Tough day, guys. But yeah, it happens, bruh. It happens sometimes. Get life.